Hi Virgo, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your July 1st to the 15th, 2022 money and career reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. Now before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space. Before we clear the energy space, I would like to warn you against any scammers pretending to be me, contacting you, asking you for donations, asking you to, buy a reading from them. I will not be contacting you for anything. Please do not be scammed. Okay, now with that said, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds. Letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. So let's see the energy that we need to be mindful of, Virgo. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. Right here. Okay, the Nine of Wands. Well, that's a good one to be mindful of. The Nine of Wands is people coming at you. There's also a sense of everybody having an opinion, everybody having a way that you should be doing things, and you needing to stand firm, understanding that you have gotten through a lot, you have persevered through a lot, and that your wisdom and your guidance and your ingenuity yourself really matters. So being proud of who you are needs to come forward, and there needs to be a sense of, you guys have your lives to live. That's wonderful. I also have mine to live. So it's not ignoring people who really care for us and really want the best for us, but it is saying to everybody who's trying to pull us one way or the other, no, I get to stand here strong for me. This is going to be especially at work. Everybody has an opinion. Everybody has a way that they think you should be doing things, and you need to stand firm in yourself, and you need to be a leader for you. Even if you're just leading one person, that leader for yourself, people are going to take notice. It moves us to our chakra energy. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. This is balance. So this is the root chakra. Balance is coming forward, and there needs to be, excuse me, there needs to be this harmony. So we're going to find that there is a chord. Pretend that your body's like a musical instrument, right? There has been something that has been out of chord, out of harmony. This is going to be a time where you start to see yourself needing to align yourself, like looking at what needs to be realigned, what needs to be called back into balance, how you need to move forward in your understanding and in your power that is you. That's going to be a very big thing. So there's going to be something that comes forward and you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize I was that much out of balance, or I didn't realize that that was affecting me in this way. And now we're calling back in that balance. We're calling in the harmony. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. You have a really good win coming forward for you, Virgo. Okay? And that's something that you need to know, because there's somebody here who's making you doubt that this win is yours. They're trying to really take credit for it, and they're trying to disclaim you. in one way or another. The Five of Swords is this battle that you've been through before. You're going through it again. And there's some sort of, you're proving, okay, that you are stronger in your career, in what you want, than even you had thought you were. You might have thought, oh, I'll get to like this level, or I'll do this, or I'll do that. You didn't realize the strength of you. And now you're realizing that strength and you're embodying that strength. And that's a really great thing. This is going to be a time for more masculine energy moving forward. So even though you might be more comfortable in feminine energy, all right, in kind of more of a nurturing, growing, kind of teaching role, this is going to be a time where you're leading, where you're telling, and where you're really moving things forward in power and in determination and focus, okay? So this is going to be a time for you, Virgo, where you're really taking the reins and you're seeing what it is that you need, what it is that you want, and how to move forward in things. So just be aware of this. This is also a time to really embrace your voice, let yourself be heard, even if it's just writing it down in a journal, to really let your words come forward for you. That's going to be important. The Ace of Swords comes forward, and this is a knowing. God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, is handing you a gift of wisdom, of understanding, also of a power of voice, and of clarity of mind. So during this time, you're going to be astoundingly smart, astoundingly on point. But you also have to realize that you have to utilize your words. There's something here, now it can be through lockdown, it can be through everything that's going on in the world, where there's just this bit of insecurity that's coming forward that makes you doubt your words, all right? Just know that you're being handed a gift, that you know a lot more than you're even giving yourself credit for knowing, and that there is this power, there is this intention, there is this fortitude to you that you need to embrace, and that's going to be leading you higher and higher and higher. Again, you're being faced with a confrontation that you've been through before. Maybe not with the same people. Most likely it's not with the same people. Now, this could have been a person that you were really close with before. Now you're having a confrontation with them. You need to stand firm within your knowledge and your understanding. You need to know your capabilities. Now, maybe this confrontation is to say, okay, what are your capabilities? How can you move forward? Where are your strengths? Where is this person's strengths? How can you iron this out? And also, it can also be, am I going to back down? And am I going to lose sight of what I really want? It doesn't mean that we have to have this big row. Actually, Spirit is very much saying don't have the big row, because that's going to be easier. That is going to be easier than self-assessment and really honing your words, honing your thoughts, and saying, what is it that I want from this? Where is it that I want to be? In this time frame, what's important to me? That's going to be important, because you have the Page of Pentacles here. You're coming through as a student of your prosperity, of your wealth, of your money. You're looking at new ways to increase your revenue, okay, to bring forward wealth, to balance yourself, to call forward wisdom. This is also going to be a time where you're looking and learning. You're taking in a lot. This is a fantastic time for a mentor. This is a fantastic time to take a class, to learn something new on YouTube or, anywhere. This is the time where you are going to be very, very, very receptive. So using that ability to take things in, to learn, to understand, that's going to be highly productive for you. To say, oh, well, this is what I need to do. Or, oh, this is how I need to do it. Or, oh, this is where I need to be. And as you're taking in that energy, and as you're really coming to an understanding, there's a celebration that's going on for you when it comes to your career. Now, you might not feel like celebrating right now, but there is this sense of doors opening. There is a sense of working hard, but also celebrating your wins. There's also new job opportunities coming forward. There can also be something on the side that you want to do, that you are really calling forward your skills and your talents, whereas maybe at work, those skills and those talents that you're really proud of aren't utilized as much because the job, pays the bills. But this is your passion. This is a time to let yourself celebrate, to let yourself, be in control, of what you want, and of really kind of letting your hair down. Spirit is also saying it's been a long time since you've let your hair down, since you've let yourself just have fun and feel free and feel joyous and exuberant within your own heart. It moves us to the Three of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles is working with others. You're going to find that you work the best when it comes to working with a team, Virgo, which might not sound like you, because you might sit there and be like, well, I don't really like working with people. I like quietly figuring things out by myself. you need a sounding board during this time. Even if it's just talking to your friends or, finding like-minded people online and saying, well, what do you think about this? And what about this? Building that community, you need it. You need it for you to utilize your skills and to build your money, because you're going to get stuck, or you have been stuck in a rut, in a way of doing things, and doing it like that over and over again, and just getting into self-doubt or self-incrimination, and really holding yourself back. And now it's like, no. Everybody feels like this sometimes. I'm powerful, I'm prosperous, I'm building this wealth, and I'm building this wealth for me. It brings us to our subconscious energy to be mindful of, and it's the Tower. The Tower comes forward, and subconsciously we don't realize that our world has been changed in a very powerful way, and we're still recovering from it. We might be saying, oh, why can other people bounce back more quickly than I have, or what's going on here? It doesn't matter how quickly anybody else does anything. What matters is the way that we're processing the pain that we have been through. It might not be on the world scale. It might be something much more personal that we're going through. And there's just a wound here, and it's raw, and it's overwhelming, and it's chaotic. So let yourself grieve. Let yourself mourn. Let yourself heal, because your foundation has been shaken. And there's a sense of, how do I move forward now? Like, where's my worth? What's my skill? Know who you are, because that's half the battle, Virgo. Communication. This is the third chakra. So when Spirit says know who you are, that's half the battle, I almost feel like, I was just saying to Spirit, like, that feels like a cop-out, like, know who you are. Because we can sit there and know who we are and then have the rug pulled out from underneath us. But it's without you being, a wife, a mother, a daughter, a sister, a friend, or a husband, a son, whatever it is, however you define yourself. Know who you are. And stop taking your worth from the relationships with everybody else. That is where the real power comes from. And that's where you're going to find yourself to become not unbreakable, because everybody shatters, but you're going to become so resilient. And it moves us to communication. And the communication with the third chakra comes forward and says, you have to tell yourself what you want. You're hiding something very powerful from yourself, Virgo. And it's like, no, I don't need to know this. It's like, yes, you do. Yes, you do. You need to know it. You need to embrace it. You need to see it for you. And you're also picking up on a lot of the mood, a lot of the energy of everybody around you. Not just, not just what they're saying, but it's what they're thinking, what they're feeling, the energy that they're giving off. You're very sensitive to that during this time. And you have to be aware of it, because it can become overwhelming, and you can take offense to things or feel attacked in certain situations where that energy wasn't really meant for you. They were having a fight with somebody else, or they were thinking about something else, or they're frustrated with this because, you guys aren't on the same page, and they want to be on the same page. So just be aware. The subconscious tarot message is the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords is saying you need to rest. You need to rest, you need to take care of yourself. You need to cut through doubts and fears and negativity and hurts and pains. And understand and honor the path that you have been on, how much you have overcome, what you are working for, and what you are working towards. Resting, taking care of yourself, and slowing down. It isn't going to be a bad thing, yet you think it is. It's not. It's not. It's a way of healing. It's a way of taking care of ourselves. It's a way of saying we matter. And as we do this, it's like, oh, okay, because I matter, because I'm taking care of me, I'm stronger and now more productive and better able, to go out and do what it is that I want to do, instead of it feeling like some unobtainable goal that automatically makes me feel like a failure. All right, Virgo. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body as we move forward in prosperity and blessings, Virgo.